Hi there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Cave Story. My name is Kirby Viper93, you can call me KB if you like. In the last episode, we went through the labyrinth with Curly Brace at our side, fought against the core, which kept the island floating, as it does, and Curly Brace bravely sacrificed herself so that we could survive and hopefully take down the Doctor. That was a tough one. Here we have the living waterway, which is basically the only way out of the labyrinth. Man. This is the only way that you'd be able to get through here is with Curly's air tank. So it's a good thing that she gave it to you, because... good lord. Alright, well... our missile launcher's kind of leveled down a little bit. There was I think something got knocked down to level 1. Maybe not. Alright, well, missile launcher was down to level 2, but I think it's fine now, so... Alright, this is another area that's really, really tough until, like, without the booster. It's just, like, it's kind of tricky jumps, but, I mean, I don't know. I didn't mind the living waterway so much. It's not too much of an issue. Oh god, those spikes, however, are an issue. There's a bunch of those... like, you remember in the sand zone how I told you there were a bunch of hearts that were just, like, hidden away, and if you shot at them, then they'd show up. Like, see, there's one there. There's a whole bunch of them hidden in the hidden waterway, the living waterway. Alright, so we come down here. There's a lot of currents. I mean, this area was kind of cool. I mean, it really just sort of plays itself, but I don't know. You just gotta, like, jump at the right times and try not to die, basically. So you come around here, watch out for the spikes. There's really not a whole lot you can do. You want to aim for the left side there, because otherwise you just sort of get caught in a loop. There we go. Here is another instance where the bubbler is just the bubbling. Good god. It's the bubbler in the old version. There's more jellies. This is the only other place besides the bushlands that the jellies show up even. So, you know. Whoa, god. Okay. Take them out if you can. You sort of gotta ride this little whirlpool. It's because it's really tough to try and navigate your... fuck you, you jelly. It's tough to try and navigate yourself. You gotta get caught up into, like, right there, and then up and in. But if you don't do it right, you'll sort of, like, get carried right through. Although there's nothing in that door that we can use anyway, so... you know, it's just as well that we passed it. Yep, see? And right here, there's even more hidden hearts. So, you know. God, we are running low. I hope we don't die. So this is the area where you really gotta time your jumps, because if you don't time your jumps well, you'll run into the spikes and you'll definitely die. Something's coming. Alright, here we have a boss fight. This is Ironhead. There is actually, like, a very useless badge you get in this game for getting through it without taking a hit. That's without getting hit by these blocks or those little fish on their way back, because getting hit by them on their way forward, you know, it does nothing, so... apparently the best weapon for that is actually the bubbling, but I don't know. I've never been able to do this whole Ironhead without taking a hit thing. Like, well, first of all, I've never really tried. But I think, actually, I might do it now. Wow, holy crap, I did it. What do you know? First time ever. There we go. Achievement unlocked. Here's Johnny, although you can't see it. We have, now, the alien badge. It does absolutely nothing. It's kind of cool. This is... we got back in Amiga Village. Sounds kind of quiet. Everybody's gone. I mean, King's still here. He's with us, but... it sucks. It's weird. Save. Well, it was kind of bleak and desolate. I know it'll cheer you up. Using our booster to go get a more powerful weapon. We can, actually, get back to Jesus. We can get back to Jesus. Happy Easter, everybody. Oh yeah, Easter will have been over by the time this goes up. Wow. Actually, I don't know if you can get it with the level 1 booster. Or with the version 0.8 booster, rather. Maybe if you get to it from, like, right here. Yep, just barely. It's kind of tricky. It's a lot easier with the second version of the booster, which you're not supposed to know exists. But it can be done with the version 0.8 booster. Okay, recognize this area, anybody? It looks like we're back in the first cave. We are, in fact, back in the first cave. Let's just shoot our way through here, because there's no... I mean, you know... Getting hit by the bats isn't going to kill us now. It would have before, but not anymore. So, we come back through here, and this is the Hermit Gunsmith's house. Remember where you first got the Polar Star? Well, if you talk to him, someone pilfered it while I slept. Should have just slept with the thing in my chest pocket. I didn't know that was going to be the case. Yeah, so he sort of guilts you into giving back your Polar Star. Apparently put a significant amount of wear on it. No, that's not a bad belief. Those who fight with a firearm created by another person are all fools, growing overconfident with powers that were never their own to begin with. You know, that kind of makes sense. And blaming their own shortcomings on the equipment they use. Seeing my gun used by you, I'm so very incredibly touched. Use an incomplete gun. Incomplete? Holy crap! No wonder it sucked so much. It was... alright. I'll give it to you after it's completed. Completed. Alright, that sounds good. What do we got? We have now the Spur. We no longer have the Polar Star, we now have the Spur. And the Spur is just so amazing. Like, first of all, let me explain how this works. First of all, it doesn't level up normally like the other weapons do. It's always it always has the same damage capacity as the level 4, level 3 Polar Star. But the thing is, the longer you hold down the fire button, it's sort of like you can see, like the level thing charges, and the higher level you charge it to, the more damage like the charged beam will do. Like here is where it gets to max. It's like just a solid wall of laser. It's amazing. And it's so useful for dealing out large amounts of damage at once. Thing about it never leveling up is that it also never levels down. So it's always at level 1, and the only thing that experience chips do is like they speed up the charging process. Like that's it. I mean, you know, this is really cool. I mean, you can take out a long line of enemies at once. You can do a crazy amount of damage to a boss. The Spur is just like insanely useful, and definitely the better weapon that you can get, and it's definitely worth holding on to the Polar Star for such a long time in order to be able to get to the Spur. In fact, there is a more powerful weapon later on, and I do typically pick that up, but I don't ever end up using it, because ever since I got the Spur, it's just, you know, I rely on it too much. I mean, not that that's a bad thing, necessarily, but, you know, it's just, I use the Spur more than I use anything else. Let's try and break our fall, not that we take fall damage or anything. And everybody's gone. It's so quiet and eerie. It's weird. Arthur's house. There's a message. Text is displayed on screen. Teleport to Egg Corridor. I think Kazuma made it there? Huh. Okay. Let's go to the Egg Corridor, I guess. What do you got for us, Kazuma? Egg Corridor. Let's go. Egg Corridor. Holy shit. What happened here? Violent explosion. Huh. That is crazy ridiculous. See, now this is what I meant back at the very beginning when I said that getting all those power-ups, that was your last chance. Because once you have to come back to the Egg Corridor, it's already completely fucked up. And see, there's, God, failed hatches. Like the zombie, like the dragon eggs. That is so sad. I mean, they didn't even get a chance to become real dragons. They're just they're stillbirths. Very sad. So watch out for critters hiding behind like those number signs, because hey look, one of the dragons survived. Looks kind of ghastly. Good God. they can be easily taken out by a fully powered spur shot. I think it takes 2 of one of those, like the level 2 spur things, but I don't know. It's easier just to charge up a fully powered one before you get to it. God, so many failed hatchings. I think there are more dragon zombies than there were eggs, which is a little strange. And it looks like our path is kind of blocked, so let's take this. Cthulhu's abode. Yeah, because Cthulhu doesn't seem to be here anymore. The presses go down easy to the spur, because it's just like a heavy concentration of laser all in their face. Watch yourself, dragon zombie. Pretty sure that fire breath there just does too much. Like, far too much damage. So here we have a time bomb. Once you shoot it, you have 5 seconds to finish it off, or it explodes pretty violently. It does a considerable amount of damage. I've actually gotten to this point and died because of the damn time bomb. Yeah. Oh, I guess you can kill it with the level 2 thing. I just, for some reason, never could do it. Maybe because... I think it might be because, like, I shoot at them right as they're doing the fire breath, so part of the laser gets knocked out of the way by the fire breath. I don't know. Anyway, it looks like we're almost through the egg corridor, as ruined as it is. Man, the music is even, like, changed. It's even, like, darker. That's crazy. So this was that room with all the monitors, if you remember that. I think you can sort of see the remnants of 1 or 2 of them. And right here, there's just a missile increase. Only thing is, if you grab that, here we have the sisters. These guys are optional, sort of. If you don't grab the missile pickup, they won't show up, so you don't have to fight them. But the thing is, I mean, they're really easy, and it's, you know, it's basically it's worth the 5 missiles. You can only attack them when their mouth is open. And what I hate about dual bosses like this is that their healths are linked. I mean, I like in the Kirby series, if you're fighting more than one boss at the same time, their healths will be shown in the same meter. But, I mean, it's not like, you know, if you hit one and the meter runs out, they both die like that. I mean, that just... You know, I'm not... I'm not usually one to complain about realism in a video game. But, I mean, that kind of, I don't know, that always pissed me off. So, we're almost at the end of this. You can see there's the 2 there. I mean, as soon as we made it to 1, that was the end of it, because X0 is at the end of a hall. Good God, get out of here. Yeah, see, I've never been able to totally hit with the... I've never been able to get a kill off with the not quite powered up laser. You know what I'm talking about. The dual laser, that one. Okay, well, now that we made it to the end of the egg corridor, we're gonna save. We're gonna see just what's going on. Come in here. This episode might be a little bit long, but I don't care. Looks like X0 hatched. Incubation successful. Maybe one of the dragon eggs hatched right. Hey, Kazuma! Awesome, you made it. I don't know how you made it through all that. Did it explode after you got here? Misery showed up. Sue was taken away. Professor Booster disappeared. Yeah, I saw Booster. Sorry, he's kind of dead. Not blaming you. Doctor's victory was certain from the moment he acquired the Demon Crown. It's only a matter of time for his Omega armies ready to attack the surface. No choice but to run. By using a flying dragon. That's why I came here all on my own. A flying dragon that I need hatched safely. Is that what was in this egg? Well, we knew that was what was in this egg. Well, I mean, if everything is as hopeless as you say it is, it's probably better just to run off. Alright. Well, let's get out of here, Kazuma. There's the dragon. Good boy, dragon. Get on. Alright. This is it, guys. That's the end of Cave Story. This is, you know, Kazuma and you fly away. And that's it. And that was how you and Kazuma safely escaped from the island. Soon after, the Doctor would use the island as his flying fortress and strike at the surface. Were the countries of the surface able to withstand the Doctor's relentless attacks? It doesn't really matter. After escaping, you and Kazuma live a humble life hidden deep within the safe confines of mountains. And out of the Doctor's reach. The end. And that's the end of the Let's Play. Thank you all for watching, and keep an eye out for project number 2. Psych! Yeah, this is the bad ending of Cave Story. If you choose to just go with Kazuma, then, you know, this is the ending you get. If you say, no, I'm gonna try and keep fighting, there's, like, the entire rest of the game to go still. So, thank you all for watching this episode of Cave Story. Sorry about that little bait and switch, those of you who haven't played the game before. And, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Let's Play Cave Story.